I was on this podcast with a bunch of pseudo religious people, and I call them pseudo religious because people sit online and project all kinds of stuff that they don't live in real life. They were calling themselves orthodox and stuff like that. It's just the latest trend to make it seem like they're cool. But most of these guys were incels, degenerates. I mean, all kinds of stuff. These guys looking at porn all day and watching anti-porn and drinking and smoking weed online. But yet they call themselves orthodox, right? And I told them, I say, you really should be careful what you find online and start believing in, because you might find yourself believing in something that might be your own demise. And they were like, well, what are you talking about? I said, did you know that the Orthodox religion, as far as the Orthodox Christian religion, Catholic religion, that's the religion that started alimony. Everybody got shocked, you know? And one guy said alimony is evil. And he was absolutely right. Alimony is pure evil. Absolutely pure evil. It makes absolutely no sense. All right. And on this channel, that's why I tell you, don't get married in an unregulated dating and mating society. We don't have rules and regulations. On this day, you as a man or a woman, because some of y'all are women, if you legally bind yourself to your spouse, legal binding is what? Getting married or cohabitation. Some people call that shacking. Okay? If you move that person into your house, in some states, that's considered a common law marriage. In my state of California, we don't have common law, but we have something called palimony. All right? Once again, it serves the same purpose. Common law, palimony, official marriage, all three of those ways are designed to legally bind you to that person, period. That's the government saying we have a legal contract between you and them, whether you signed it or not. Okay? And the only reason why the government does that is because they want to carry out alimony laws or palimony laws or common law marriages laws. And usually at the end of those laws is an evil, bad, rotten deal. That's just the way it goes. But yet the people who created this evil monster called alimony are now reselling themselves as some kind of orthodox good religion or whatnot. You see how it works? There's an old saying. There's an old saying that a lot of you young Gen Z need to know. And this is true. An evil tree will produce evil fruits. If alimony is evil, and it is evil, what do you think about the religion, orthodoxy, that produced that evilness? An evil tree will produce evil fruits. Alimony is an evil fruit from an evil religion called orthodoxy.